Hey, let's be honest. Let's talk about representatives. Representative shows up in many different places, on a job, in relationships, but mainly we talk about relationships. When people go through a hardship and they go through a breakup and say, I didn't meet that person. I met their representative. I'm tired of meeting their representative. Truth be told, your representative probably met their representative, especially if you haven't gone through therapy, if you're not on a healing journey, if you haven't created the capacity to be aware of your childhood traumas and your adult traumas that affects decisions in your life and the people that you attract into your life. The reason why our representatives show up is not because we want them to show up, it's because we have unchecked trauma, unchecked insecurities that we never dealt with. And so automatically that things come up because unless you experience and been in a place where you feel safe enough to be vulnerable enough to talk about it, to process your emotions, process your feelings, unless you've been in that place, the representative is going to show up to try to protect you because in your mind, you want to show up in your authentic self, but your insecurities won't let you because they don't feel safe to come out. They don't feel safe to be healed. And so I just encourage you that when you're in a situation and you think about representatives and that the person didn't show up as their authentic self. They did show up as their authentic self. They showed up as who they were, but they just are not in a place where they could be healed, where they could be touched, where they have undergo things or even have the capacity to realize that their representative is showing up on their behalf. Right? Which is really them. So before we be so judgmental and be so critical about people, understand that we all make choices to be in relationships with who we want to be with. And if you were attracted to the representative and their representative were attracted to you, you have to check yourself. I have to check myself. You know, there are one-offs where people do get hoodwinked and get bamboozled. There are ones. I'm not dismissing that, but we do have a responsibility to be empathetic, to be understanding, if you have the capacity to do so, and understand that nobody wants a representative to show up on their behalf. They just do because it's things that we've been through and we have not met anybody or got the necessary help to be the healed version that we desire to be. Let's be honest.